Hello, I'm Otto, and welcome to episode 45 of my Factorio Space Age Guide. Yay, Worker Robot Speed 6. So in the last episode, we created a train stacker and a couple of other blueprints. In this episode, we are back in the world, and we have been having some iron issues for quite a while now, so we're going to have to deal with this if we plan on expanding our base anytime soon. So we're gonna do that first, and then we are going to kind of start to set up our hub. We're not going to connect it just yet. We need to have trains actually going before we start to connect it, but we're going to set it up kind of like how we need. So we're going to go through and figure out, okay, where are these belts going, what's going where, stuff like that. Okay, so we're just going to do this remote view. We are going to tap this iron and bring it down and across over here to kind of beef up the iron that we have over here. That is our starting agenda. So I'm just going to copy a section. I want to start maybe here, because I want to have the power poles. So we can do something like that and just make sure the power poles are connected. No, I want a bigger section. Let's do here. That should be plenty. Okay, so we're going to copy that, and then the bots will just go through and set everything up for us. I don't know if this is going to work. It might. Can I line that up with... We can make it work. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Okay, so now we need to make sure the power poles line up. Where did power pole go? There? Remove that. And I completely lost where I was. There we go. Okay, and then any excess like this we can just remove. You know what? I am going to upgrade all of that. So let's get rid of these. We're going to go through and change all of the reds to blue. Red underground to blue. And I don't think we have any splitters in here, but we're going to do that. Nope. No, abort. Go back. Red splitter to blue splitter. And then we can do that. Sorry, bots. Whatever. Okay, something like that. Okay, so let's make sure that we don't have any miners that... Okay, like that one. Yeah, anything less than 1,000 we're just gonna get rid of. Yeah, 67, that's bad. 84 is bad. 1,000 is okay. 11, yeah, not good at all. 32, not good. $33, also not good. And the rest of these probably should... Oh, there's a couple more. Okay, so the rest of that is fine. Did we mess up anything here? I don't think so. I'm fine leaving this. Oh, underground belt there. And that should be fine. We need power for these guys. That did, okay, that did connect. And here and sure. Anything on the backside? Okay, so that's good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to get our balancer book. We need a 7 to... Okay, before we figure out what we're going into, let's figure out how many we have. So we have 178 miners making 0.8 per second. So let's just see. Let's do some math real quick. What did I say? 178 times 0.8 is 142.4 divided by the belt speed, which is, or the belt items per second, which is 45. And it's a little over 3, so we could do 3 or 4 belts coming through. I think we're just going to do 4. Let's go to the belt balancer, and we're going to do a 7 to 4. Make sure we have enough room for the top one to come through. Where's the top one? There it is. Right, and then we're going to copy the front. Make sure that this is all facing the right direction. And we're just going to figure out where we can connect this. And I'm going to hold shift. Do I want to bring... I want to make sure to maybe keep it with the bots a little bit. So I can maybe bring it here. Whoops. All right. So that should be fine-ish. Let's get these connected back here. And then turn it. Okay, and the bots can take care of the rest. We still did not get power to these. Wait. Ah, missed it. Come back. Bring it back. Okay, so now we need to connect these. So I'm going to cut these off. And once this gets down some, we are going to remove all this. Let's remove a bunch. I don't know how much we're going to need. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do something funky. Let's do that. That way we can do a 9 to, what did we need, 6? So a 9 to 6 belt balancer. Nope. Okay, so that's gonna that is now gonna beef us up. We need to connect this one as well. So now I know it's funky that we're doing like red belts in some situations and blue belts in other situations. We are aiming to make sure that our iron supply is fine so that we can upgrade all of them to blue belts. Okay, so once those get there, we can just drag this down. We're not going to go all the way. We just need enough to beef this up. Okay, so that should be fine. Okay, so let's go into the train hub. We are 10 minutes into this episode. So we kind of determined that we needed 14 train stations, and the last one is going to be, we're going to make it oil, so we can bring the oil into here. And we can get rid of these, and we can get rid of all this, because we do not need these anymore. This is the earliest that we will have something coming in. And that also means that one of these, probably this guy here, will change to pipes instead of belts. So this one is going to be our oil. So we're going to call this oil and requester chest. We really haven't done anything with the requesters at all, like the bot stuff, but we are going to be doing some of this, some of that soon-ish. We might even like cheese in a couple of things. Like we need to collect some stuff, but we're kind of good right now. I do not have any train stuff on me, do I? Nope. Sure. Oh, no. I want the fluid wagon. So I'm just doing this so so it's a little bit easier to set up visually. I don't know if that's right. We need some of the storage units. Whoops. So this should line up. It does. This needs to be connected with a pipe. And then we need pumps to bring this out. Ooh, just had enough space. I missed one of these. Okay, so this is what our pump export is going to look like. Now we have 4 pumps worth of pressure pushing out onto this line. So anytime we is that gonna work? So anytime that we need to, like if we have pipeline extent problems and we need to add more, especially if we have those problems before, which I believe we will because this is cut off. Yeah. So when we add pipeline extent problem, and this is something that we're going to do on Volcanus as well. If we have pipeline extent problems, but we have more pressure than one pump can handle, we need to find somewhere. What is this? 289. So let's go farther. Let's get as close to the 320 as we can. 345. So is it indicating here? 322. So we want to be somewhere in here. We can leave that actually. So this is what we're going to end up doing. We're going to add 4. Well, it's basically going to look like this. So now we have, 4 pumps worth of pressure coming in. And then we have 4 pumps here pushing that same pressure back through. And now we need... Come on. Connect. Are you... Oh, it's that again. I should be able to just put this anywhere and connect it. There we go. Yay, no more pipe extent problems. We are having severe iron issues. Beautiful. That is Whoa. What's going on here? Something messed up. This one. I did not realize this was not fully set up. And now we know. Oh, I did not need to do that. Yeah, I think we're out of the blue. Yeah, this is getting behind. Gears? Do we need to beef up the gears soon? Maybe once our stuff gets a little bit more beefed up. What is going on with this one? Who messed up? I did. There. But there's more? Okay, well, I guess that explains why this was still kind of messy, but now we're going. I don't really have it. There's no real easy way to make it so that this comes through first, so they're just gonna kind of come through together. But once that gets in here, oh boy, that's gonna be great. I'm not gonna worry about beefing the steel up just yet because this should be, that amount of steel should be mostly fine. Like we got a full belt. Like that's plenty. This might even start backing up a bit. I mean, not really. It's like almost exactly what we need. So, okay. All right. So we did oil. So what is the next thing going to be? Where is my train set, or my train hose all the way back here? Okay, so that's oil. This all needs. How did oil even get down here if there was a pipe extent problem? Okay, I just did that. Like I didn't even like half expect that to work. Okay, so if this is oil, so these two are extras. We're not going to do anything with these, but if we wanted to, we could bring other stuff in. Like if for some strange reason you just felt the need to bring in water, which you shouldn't because, you know, we've got a starter supply of water back here, and this is all the water we will ever need. We could also always add more if we wanted, and just kind of connect that to these. Oh, and we got to tear this down. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting to tear this down. Anyways, what was I saying? I already forget. Okay, so we could use one of these for water. We could bring in, you know, some uranium-238 or 235 or both, or because you got plenty of this here. I mean, or we could. I never set that up. Yeah, so, you know, it's flexible, right? Okay, so this is oil. This is going to be the next item in the list, which is going to be here. And that's going to be coal. I probably already did it, but I am going to make this blueprint a little bit different, so you don't have to remove the big electric power poles. I am going to lower this entire blueprint down some. We had plenty of space, and I really just should have done that, and I did not. I'm not going to worry about it in this save file, but for the blueprint, I will be dropping this down maybe 1 track worth. Okay, so this is going to be coal, so we need to set this as coal and requester chest, because we are not requester chest E. And then I'm not going to worry about doing undergrounds. Like we're kind of past the point of needing to underground stuff. So our coal would come in here, which means that all of this can go bye-bye. So we're going to have 2 separate trains for stone coming in. We're going to have a standalone stone train here for this one. We're going to call this stone requester chest. Why can't I just hit? I just want to hit E. And then we do not need to bring 2 lines out. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this back. I don't know. There's fine. We're going to give it a splitter, and we're going to have one belt coming out. For now, we can just do it like this. Maybe priority left. So that if we do or don't decide to get rid of this, if we don't get rid of it, then this will go out before anything coming in for the train. So the train will just kind of add to that. Or we could opt to like put a stacker down in a mining section. I mean, that's kind of pointless, but you know, if we wanted to make sure that everything was only coming in through trains, then we could change all of these to be, you know, going in through a mining outpost section over here. Okay, so that's stone. Stone brick is being made back here. So I am totally not even, like, the stone that we're going to have coming in for the stone brick here is going to be this last train. And another thing that we need to think about is all of these belts that are coming in, we don't necessarily need them to stay here. So we could, for instance, have, you know what, let's just set this up. This is going to be stone. This is going to be 3 trains for iron and request in not E. Copy, paste, paste. This has copper on it because of this whole situation. We're going to fix that shortly. Maybe. Whoa. What did I mess up over here? Oh. Wow, good job. This needs to... Actually, this needs to come back 1. Well, that was easy. Abort, abort, abort. Yeah, let's just get rid of this for now. And we can do this. Yo, what the heck happened here? Is that still gonna work? It is. Did I not force... I could have swore I forced this in. Oh well. Alright, not too worried about it now. Where were we? So this was stone coming in for the stone brick back here. And let's just assume that none of these belts are going to be here. And another thing, like, something else that means that we can do is we can actually bring... I think we can bring... So let's say these 2 belts are going to come through here. These aren't going to be here, so these could actually take up this front section. Front section here. So the in feed could just go in from here, and then the out feed down to here. Which means that wouldn't work for the steel, but no, I mean, I guess... Like, we could even bring, let's say, the steel line through here on the copper lines, and then the steel goes up through here. Okay, that is totally not going to work. Completely forget what I just said. We're going to do it in a more, you know, reasonable... What? Are we really going to be that far behind on blues? It takes that long to make blues. That's awesome. That's okay. That will absolutely not be a problem soon. Make sure I have enough. Man. Alright, that one's on the way. These guys are going to be fulfilled by my bots. Okay, I think I know what's going on here. This is the problem. Oh wow, even that's not enough. I really don't want to activate any technologies, but this is probably a little bit necessary to make sure that we're getting the belts fast enough. That's going to increase this. This guy's 8. Alright, this guy can move 8 at a time. This is going to add 2 to it. That's probably still not going to be enough. Okay, anyways, where were we? Moving along. Oh, I need to get back to my concrete. We just ran out of power, so we're going a lot slower. We can just do this remote view. Okay, so this was iron ore, iron ore, iron ore. So then this one will be copper ore. Copper ore and requester chest. And then apply, copy, paste, paste. And this one would then be iron ore. Wait a minute, what did I miss? Oh, another iron ore. So if this one is so this one's coal coming in here. We're just gonna give this line here its own ore train. It's like kind of a waste, but I mean, it's not a big deal. I would much rather be over there. Okay, so we are consuming this energy a little bit faster than I expected. Okay, so if that was the stone, then this one is iron. And same situation, we can remove these and just bring one belt out. So that one will join there. So we could do the same thing here. So we, like this, this stone line can just come through and kind of connect where these two are. So we can, you know, mostly follow what we said we were going to do and have all of these. So this would be steel coming up. And that would join or form these lines here. We would have to redo those. That's fine. Oof. That's going to be a problem. Not a big deal, though. I don't mind if it looks a little funky. So these would be our steel lines. These would be copper. This is also going to be funky. Oh, no, this is going to line up perfectly. Awesome. Alright, I'm glad we're testing this because, you know, it would be really bad if we got all the way out here and realized it wasn't going to work in, like, an episode, a couple of episodes down the line. And one more for copper? This one? Copper, yes. And iron. Okay, so now we are all set up. 30 minutes in. Let's get some tracks down. Because we're gonna need to. So if we're cutting these off from the bus, eventually these are gonna have to have stackers with mining outposts, and I kind of need these out of the way as well, because if this is our main line going up this way, these can't be here. So we're just gonna eat it and get rid of everything that's here and bring in the train. So that will be allowed to come through here. So stacker, I really didn't name any of these. Mining outpost, 4 stacker, I don't know. Whoops. Endabout? Sure. And straight roundabout. Okay, so 4 stacker. Oh no, we're gonna have to get rid of more miners. Rip. Okay, this is gonna be awkward, but 1, 2, 3. Mining outpost. 1. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't add these yet. No. I don't want to do the mining outpost yet. I think we're gonna change. But was that not gonna line up right? Oh, that was that section. Okay, so we can at least get the stacker started. Baby blueprint. Go along that. And we are probably going to want this to come down as well. So let's get the straight rail. Bring this down. I don't remember exactly where it was going to come. I think we said it was going to come through here. So I can either put a T-rail or like a 4-way. I only just need to, I just need it to come up here a little bit. I can put an end round, say there, and then it can come back through. All right, our bots are going to be busy for a while. We only have 1,100 of them being used, though. Oh, sorry, 800 of them being used. Okay, so that is going to be it for this episode. We have fixed our, well, more or less fixed our iron plate problems. I think. Hopefully the iron plate is now. Oh yeah, that's way better. And now we're having copper problems. What? Did I not fix that? Hold on. These are going the wrong direction. Okay, so we just need the iron for these guys to be wait. Whatever. I could just run up there. I'm not worried about it. Maybe I am worried about it. I can connect whatever this one needed over here. Yeah. Okay, so like I was saying, that is going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, I think we're going to jump back into the blueprint world. I haven't decided yet, or maybe I have decided by this point. Maybe you know and maybe I don't, since I'm kind of recording these a little bit in advance. I think I'm going to end up asking my Discord if we are going, like, if they want to see the maybe the basic version of trains or the more complicated version of trains. I don't know. We will see, or maybe I could do both. Anyways, I'll figure that out, obviously, before the next episode. Or by the time you're seeing this, I've probably already figured it out. Anyways, that's it for me for this episode. I will see you in the next one, and thanks for watching.